Ag Day Weather, brought to you by
Superior Proven Performance. The most sites of action in the industry. BASF Advanced Weed Control for growers from BASF, the chemical company.
Welcome back to Ag Day here with Mike Hoffman, meteorologist. Mike, we'll take a look at this system here. Not as wet as last week, but another soaker.
Yeah, it really is. Looks like a lot of areas going to get a half to 1, maybe 1.5 inches of rain, which just puts folks behind in their harvest. I know driving through parts of Indiana and Michigan over this past weekend, it's still a lot of corn in the fields sitting out there, so hopefully we can get all of that in before it starts to turn too cold. Here's the way the map looks this morning. Low pressure system over Lake Michigan, cold front all the way down into Texas. That will continue to move eastward, so there will be a fair amount of rain right out ahead of it. One place that's not going to get anywhere near what you did in the last storm system is eastern Texas. The storm system, the cold front, doesn't have nearly as much moisture with it. High pressure along the eastern seaboard, another one in the Four Corner region. This system won't have much moisture with it, but a few light rain and snow showers with that. This one's coming into the west coast. That's going to cause a fair amount of rain and mountain snows, it looks like, over the next couple of days for Washington, Oregon, Idaho, western portions of Montana. By tomorrow morning, cold front causing showers and even a few thunderstorms in parts of the southeast. Most of that's going to be rain, no, in the northeastern parts of the country. And then as we head through the day tomorrow, that will start to shift offshore and end. A few rain showers, mainly rain showers in the Great Lakes, some snow in the northern part of Michigan, and again that wet system coming into the Pacific Northwest. Here's the precipitation estimates over the past 24 hours from northern Texas into Iowa all the way into the Great Lakes. Some decent amounts so far. We'll add on the next 36, and our computer model is not quite as wet as it was with this system as it comes to the east. You can see the bright green there is actually over 1/10, but less than 1/2 inch. So some areas may end up with less than we had originally thought out of this system. Snowfall amounts, you can see a decent snowstorm from parts of Nebraska into the western portions of the Great Lakes. Most of that's tapering off, so it'll be moving into eastern Canada, and we'll start to add some snow to the higher elevations, western Montana, Idaho, northwestern Wyoming. Here are the temperatures for this afternoon. Widespread chilly air. You can see lots of 30s, 40s, and 50s there, all the way down into Amarillo, still 70s in the far southeast, a little warmer in central and south Florida. Cold weather tonight, lots of 20s for the northern plains, northern Rockies, 30s all the way down into northern Texas as well. And then as we take a look at tomorrow afternoon, a lot of chilly air from coast to coast, only the far southeast and the far southwest on the warm side. There's the jet stream as we head through the rest of the week. We'll see this trough, again, not as strong as last week's, but nonetheless, it'll bring a shot of cold air behind it. Then we go zonal for a little while over the weekend and into early next week before another trough starts to dig into the northern plains middle of next week. That's a look across the country. Now let's take a look at some local forecasts. For Merced, California today, sunny and quite nice. Afternoon high of 72 degrees. North Platte, Nebraska, sunshine and chilly. The afternoon high around 41. And finally, Peru, Indiana, breezy, mild, and rainy all day long. High temperature near 60.